President Biden's new FCC nominee is being hailed by the White House as a leading advocate for open, affordable, and democratic communications networks. But is that just code for media censor?
So what do you think of this woman, Gigi? The name sounds a little funky, and the glasses make me think twice, but she seems like she has a radical agenda.
Her name is Gigi Sohn. How petrified should every American be about her nomination?
Some right-wing groups are outraged over President Biden's choice to fill the last seat on the Federal Communications Commission. They claim to be furious over her tweets criticizing Fox News.
You've demonstrated a hostility to conservative speech in particular, to Fox News in particular.
The attacks that you've launched, for example, on Fox News.
So I've got a list of comments here about Fox News. Are you biased against them?
But these are the same people who spent the last 6 years defending Donald Trump's tweets.
There are a lot more important issues in front of the United States Congress and the American people than who tweets what to whom.
So what's the real reason Republicans are marshaling all of their resources to defeat Gigi Sohn?
U.S. telecom, which would be AT&T and Verizon and others.
Corporate America is terrified that Sohn and the FCC may finally stop cable and internet companies from ripping us off.
I think there are certain very large companies who would like to see the FCC continue to be deadlocked.
You see, Sohn wants to ensure the internet is accessible to every American, not as a luxury, but as a right. Her common sense stances and the possibility of a fully staffed FCC are seen as threats to the profits of companies like Verizon, AT&T, and Comcast. Sohn believes we should reinstate net neutrality, take on providers who rip off customers, and expand affordable broadband to rural and low-income areas. But as long as Sohn is unconfirmed, the FCC will remain deadlocked and lack the full ability to stop internet providers from blocking content, throttling traffic, or charging outrageous fees. Now, corporate America has launched an all-out war on Sohn.
More Perfect Union Research, too, is funding the war on Gigi Sohn. The Center for a Free Economy launched an ad campaign claiming Sohn would advance Democrats' cancel culture agenda. What the center doesn't mention is that its president is a lobbyist for Cox Enterprises, the third largest cable company in the country. FreedomWorks has also spent thousands of dollars alleging that Gigi Sohn wants to investigate and regulate conservative networks. Of course, FreedomWorks received $10,000 from the National Association of Broadcasters in 2019 and has a history of running AstroTurf campaigns for Verizon, another major funder. Then there is the American Accountability Foundation, which recently started running this ad promoting the Fraternal Order of Police's opposition to Sohn.
Why does America's law enforcement community oppose Gigi Sohn's nomination to the FCC? They're deeply troubled by her extreme views and believe she poses serious public safety concerns based on her record. We must oppose these views and back the blue.
What are Gigi Sohn's supposedly extreme views? She supports encryption to ensure your data and messages remain secure and confidential. The blue that the Fraternal Order of Police is backing isn't the police. It's AT&T, who they formed an exclusive partnership with in 2020. And the list of groups opposing Sohn who have received major backing from telecom companies goes on and on. The Taxpayers Protection Alliance took in $20,000 from the NCTA, the Internet and Television Association, whose members include Comcast and Charter Communications. The Chamber of Commerce received $850,000 from Comcast in 2020 and $170,100 from AT&T in 2021. Americans for Tax Reform got up to $100,000 from Verizon and tens of thousands more from cable company trade groups backed by Comcast.
Don't be fooled by the attacks on Gigi Sohn as an extremist. She's anything but. The campaign to oppose Sohn's nomination is being waged by extremely profitable telecom companies against a true public champion and against policies like net neutrality that the overwhelming majority of Americans support. The Senate needs to confirm Gigi Sohn immediately to ensure affordable, high-speed broadband for every American and an open internet free from big cable's gatekeeping and abusive practices.